What's up, gamers? I figured amidst the Corona-apocalypse I'd actually start reviewing games again. And what better game to start with than Animal Crossing New Horizons, a game where interacting with people and going outside is actually encouraged. In the newest version of Animal Crossing, you and a couple of other animal friends have decided to start over on a deserted island. And when I say you're starting over, it's literally from scratch. With every single game ever adopting survival crafting mechanics, Animal Crossing unwaveringly follows suit. To build or do anything on the island, you first need to craft the appropriate tools. This is fine and all, but with the addition of durability to my tools, I found it to be less fun and more irritating when my fishing pole or net would suddenly snap in half and I had to stop what I was doing to construct a new one, generally an improved one that didn't break as often. Durability, just like in Breath of the Wild, doesn't really add an interesting layer of complexity. It just temporarily halts my progress to my real goal, which is to build a house, bridge, or something meaningful to my town. As much as I'm not a fan of the tool crafting, when building furniture and other objects to populate the world, the crafting system is actually a very welcome addition. As opposed to just relying on random shop supplies every day, the crafting system not only lets me build furniture for myself, but it also gives me the option to customize many of its pieces. Most of your island is locked away from you on your first day, and unfortunately you have to wait until the next day to unlock the pole vaulting pole, and an additional day to unlock the ladder tool. And yes, when I say days, I mean real-time days. While I understand Nintendo wants to space out rewards in the game, gating them off until the next day felt kind of harsh. Once I completed all my tasks for the first couple of days, I really wanted to keep playing, but there wasn't much incentive to. I just had to wait, which sucked. For those looking for a slower paced game, I'm sure this is fine, but I didn't necessarily see the point in limiting those who wanted to get to the good parts faster. Now I know what you're thinking. I could have went into the Switch and changed the days early so I could have kept playing, but that's not necessarily how Nintendo wanted the game to function. I'm rating the game based on how they made it. On a more positive note, Animal Crossing offers so much. Hours of entertainment and relaxation. From catching bugs, fishing, and helping Tom Nook build a community, I don't think a more peaceful game actually exists. This game is all about self-expression and creativity. You can even design your own patterns to put them on clothing or bed sheets. It feels very much like The Sims, where it's your home away from home, and nothing really ever goes wrong enough to ruin your day. After a while, you can move your buildings to new locations, get new neighbors, have concerts, and even reconstruct the island to your own crazy imagination. Anything and everything that you'd want to change and build, you can do so, except your own town name though. That's permanent, so make sure you're happy with it from the get-go. Another issue many are having is that you can only have one town per Switch, and that the second player who lives in your town has limited access to the main story tasks. This seems silly and an obvious ploy from Nintendo to get you to buy more consoles and copies of the game, and with the extreme popularity of the game, many may just do so. The art style is adorable and peaceful to match the gameplay. Colors are warm and vibrant, and the characters on the island are all unique looking and pleasant to look at. It's nothing new from the Animal Crossing franchise, but of course in the wonderful world of HD, Tom Nook, Isabelle, and the rest of the world has never looked better. The music is fine. It's cute in spots and forgettable in others. I've collected a number of music tracks to play on my record player, but none so far have blown me away. It's just more of the same Animal Crossing that we're used to. Animal Crossing takes so many leaps ahead to become the definitive game in the series, but I feel to get to that definitive part, and I'm currently still trying to reach that without cheating with time travel, it just takes too long. I really wanted to go at my own pace, and while some people may appreciate that the game forces you to take your time, I'm not a fan. Just like many games and MMOs, there just seems like there's way too much of a gap between the beginning and the end game, and of course the end game is where a giant portion of the game gets unlocked. Animal Crossing is an extremely fun and extremely addictive game, and despite my mind irritations, I've always come back every day to talk with my neighbors and eventually pay off my absurd house loan. And that's why I'm giving Animal Crossing New Horizons a 7 out of 10. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. I'm hoping to do more videos soon as new games release, and if I have time, I may start reviewing some older games I've missed. If you've played Animal Crossing, please let me know what you thought of the game down in the comments below. And please, if you're thinking of buying this game, or any other games for that matter, let me suggest downloading it digitally. The coronavirus is a big deal, especially if we're not self-quarantining as much as possible. So please stay inside, stay safe, and play a fuck ton of video games. This is Game Ghost, keeping it real with too many games to play and finally some time to play them.